Hello, 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 and welcome to the Hello World Podcasting with Magdalena. Hello, folks. Listen, thanks for tuning in, and welcome to my podcasting. For those who are new, this is actually podcasting about personal development, trying to find answer to our questions and find solutions and, just share with each other the experience and what the heck is going on in the world. I am kind of using actually astrology, on the personal basis, and then, uh, apply also or use as a map what's really going on, you know, in the world, and, use this as a GPS. So here we are again. It's the time of the week, and I am pretty excited. The energy is so ramped up. Oh my God, it's insane. This will be again a pre recorded podcasting, and today is 8 8 2018. And we are pretty soon approaching actually a new moon in Leo on the 11th. And we just got another planet retrograde, folks. Oh my God, 2 days ago, the Uranus went retrograde in Taurus. And we've been talking about also, Mercury being retrograde since the 26th or 27th of July. Wow. The energy is freaking incredible. High intensity, craziness. And what I decided, is look like I would actually interested to kind of share more with you about the uh, benefit actually of the retrograde planets, even though they are bringing a humongous amount of frustration because everything is stagnating. On the other side, also maybe we can actually use these retrograde times as a gift. Even though I know, a lot of time people are just kind of, struggling and resisting the idea because it's too much. I mean, look, like I said, all the planets and asteroids, there are right now 8 of them again. It's almost in every area of our lives. We are put on hold and asked to reflect, organize, clean up, you name it. I also just kind of wanted to touch a little on the issue of what just happened yesterday. Um, I'm not quite sure how many of you are aware of it, that InfoWar with Alex Jones kind of got totally taken off from almost all social medias. As many people are saying, it doesn't matter. Do you like him or not? Do you like his message or not? It's not about that. It is about the control. And for quite a bit, we now know that there is this incredible, we have to use almost a word, war on the human consciousness. And sadly, we are right now experiencing what I kind of, I was going in this thought. I said, wait a minute, isn't that interesting that this whole thing happened just briefly after we ended up to have Mercury in the retrograde stage or station. And now on the other side, we just had on the same day, we ended up to have Uranus retrograde. So, to me, I kind of like to look always and see how certain things will involve or unfold instead of to go into going into this incredible predictions, because I still believe in the free will of the people. But what really kind of hit me with this Uranus going retrograde in Taurus. Taurus is about, our physical world, material world, but also expressing ourselves. So Uranus is being rebel. I hate to call him look like a freedom fighter, but it almost, feels to me that right now this is what will end up to become. And I think the huge amount of alternative media is getting right now, it will end up to be, impacted by the free speech or freedom of the free speech and stuff. So I have no idea how this whole thing will turn out, but it is the question, how actually did we get so far that we are getting this intense pushback? As we were going and watching and seeing what's really going on, on the social and political stage everywhere right now, not just here. It is incredible polarized and incredible dualistic. But the strange thing, what now many people are experiencing, is that, how can be that one side can do whatever they wanted to do and say whatever they wanted to say, and yet when somebody else is coming with an opposite or opposite idea or maybe a different aspect, they are getting totally bullied and neglected, attacked, and all this insanity. So this pretty strange. And to me, it feels that the human brain is so incredibly infected with a virus or viruses that it can actually even not think for itself. The question becomes is that, is this the virus who is thinking, oh, what? I mean, I've been reading the book Virus of the Mind, and the writer was talking about that what will be very important for the future of the humanity to understand the viruses and memes of the mind, because this is how you can actually paralyze a whole complex of people and, just kind of detour them in a different direction. So anyway, so look, like I said, what it really kind of caught my mind right now, this Uranus. The Uranus is right now for me this most intense planet because it's a rebel. Look, like I said, freedom fighter. So this will end up to be very interesting because it's going all the way, I think, until November. And is joined by the Chiron. Remember we were talking about in so many podcasting about, healing our wounds and being the wounded healer. And since right now the Chiron is actually in Aries, a different thought came to me that it's not just a new beginning, but more importantly, I think, in combination with not in Leo. These two are really working together. On one side, the Aries is also, healing the wounds of the suppression, aggression, anger, pain, which, majority of us has plenty of it. And if we can heal that aspect, then we can finally, release those energies and underneath to dig out who we truly are. Just think about. And then on the other side, we have the Leo energy, which is, becoming conscious about itself. So, Aries is who am I? And then in the Leo, we are becoming conscious. Who am I consciously, and implement and integrate ourselves. Because I've been actually talking for quite a bit about you cannot integrate yourself in the Aquarius age and / in society if you are not having a healthy personality, healthy ego, and know who you are. I mean, I know it is most of the time against the grain that everybody's saying, oh, you have to get rid of the, ego, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? Look what's going on in the world. Just look at it. Meaning, if you don't have a healthy ego, somebody else will take it over and, put a control on it. That's what we are talking about. Excuse me. That's one of the reasons that we wanted to kind of implement the healthy individuals, actually all aspects of ourselves. That's where the holistic approach comes in it, where we can integrate, all aspects. And actually, this is a perfect timing right now. Remember, my point was that, keep gifts of the retrograde planets. And right now, having 8 aspects that are going retrograde, and we have 12 houses, so practically 3/4 of our existence is in pause. Reflection, reflection. What the heck is going on here, and what's going on there, and what's going on over? So what does that mean? We are pretty much very, busy right now with our internal implication, recognition, figure out who we are really, what is working for us, what is not working for us. And from there on, for instance, when the Mars goes forward on August 27th, we will have a little extra breathing time. And it will help us kind of to move, get out this stagnation. It will almost look like a fresh breeze and helping us to shake off this stagnation, like I said. What is also very interesting to me that, if you go into different qualities of the Taurus and Uranus, is how this will actually impact what's really going on right now on the political stage. Because we have the election in November, and Uranus is in Taurus, so. And being retrograde right now, this will end up to be a very interesting scenario because the Scorpio is about this transformation. And right now, Uranus going retrograde, people are dealing with a lot of frustration. So do you see actually right now the gift of it? The gift is look like when we are frustrated, then we will make steps or actions to move ourselves forward. And most people who are actually trying to stick to that, stay